windy day. I'm headed back in. It's like 2:15, and trying to get in here early. I got a long walk. I'm gonna walk close to a mile. I'm actually going to a different area than where that buck was this morning. However, I'm headed to a food source that I would imagine that he hits from time to time. And I know that buck was cool, and I'll love to shoot him, but there's gonna be more bucks in here. I mean, I'm seeing scrapes the whole way in. This is crazy. So I'm pretty hyped for tonight's hunt. I got the spot I picked out on the map. Tyler, he helped me pick it out. The sign isn't as good here. It's a little disappointing, but I gotta trust that this food source behind me is gonna be what they are trying to get to. I am in a spot where two trails intersect. There's a creek crossing right down here. I think it's a good spot, and I think I'll be able to kill a deer here. And scrapes on the way in, especially the first quarter mile. And then, not that it dried up, but it's just not as heavy or thick. So I don't really know what that's all about. Maybe there's hunting pressure over here. Definitely saw some ladder stands on the way in. But there's still going to be deer around, especially with this good food source over here behind me. And there's a real good creek right here. I'm set up over two intersecting trails, a creek that parallels, a trail that parallels the creek, and then a crossing right here. You hear ducks on both sides of me. I think that's because there's two bigger pools, and then it's kind of more shallow right here. So I'm hoping it's a real good spot for the deer to cross the creek, and then me to shoot them right here about 15 yards. It's top pin city down here today. I only got one shot to 30, and everything else is in tide, which I like that. 10 yards. I mean, but he ran right there quick. I didn't have. I thought I was about to miss my shot because he just jumped. I've never had this emotion before. It's relief. I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him dead yet, but I reviewed the footage and it looks very good. I've got a very bloody arrow and blood on the ground right away, so I feel real good about it. Man, I think prayer is going to be the theme for the year for the Element Crew, guys. I mean, I spent a good chunk of time this afternoon praying and asking God for forgiveness or not trusting Him when I should. I'm gonna get down and check out that arrow, make sure the blood's good for a little ways. I'm gonna give him a little more time. I mean, he ran right downwind, so either way he's smelling me if he's not hearing me or getting spooked, but it's gonna be a long back out, but I don't care. Alright. Composure. I think I'll find this arrow. Hey, thank y'all so much. A lot of people have been sending me a lot of encouragement because Casey in particular has been a little bit late in his success this year. Tyler's had a freaking awesome year. And I've had an awesome year too, but it's gonna be good to get that sucker. Just hope it goes good from here. But I feel very good about it. That's blood. That's good looking stuff down there. Blood looks really good. I look and see what time I shot him, and then I'll kind of assess how much time I need to give him. I think it's a hard shot. I'm going crazy, y'all. That was amazing. I ripped on that grunt call as hard as you can blow on one so he could hear me in the wind. But it only took one. And then when he decided he wanted to come check it out, he was fast. He ran. And then he didn't come up the trail I thought he was going to. And I almost missed him because I was looking over here and being so still. I almost didn't even see him come through. Whew, it's fun to shoot him at 10 yards.
What's happening, dude?
Things are happening.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Dude, I would have called you earlier, but I literally was packed up, about to take my first step down, and the giant was at 45 yards.
No way.
Yeah, and it was like right at shooting light.
Dude, I'm sorry. I didn't.
I don't think I'm almost 100% sure he didn't even see me moving or nothing, because he just kind of nose to the ground, kept going. So.
Yeah.
But gosh, dude, he's huge.
I believe you. He's a giant.
Anyway, where are you at?
Packing my stuff up. I was gonna consult you before I did any attempt to recovery. I have followed the blood to the fence, and that's as far as I've gone. So,
does the blood look good?
Yeah, it looks real good.
Okay.
It's either heart or liver. I'm pretty sure it's heart. Hey, get out of here. Freaking deer about to run me over here with the crap.
Was it a doe?
I don't know. I can't tell. They're all running by. Probably those.
They're running by you?
Yeah, like 10 yards.
That's weird.
I got chills.
I bet.
Yeah. So, blood on both sides of the arrow. You probably saw that first picture, right?
Yep.
Yeah. The arrow is like a good red color. Liver would be deeper red, right?
I think, but I'm not an expert at this, apparently.
Well, there's blood on both sides, and it looks like it's pumping as he's running off. Like there's, every 10 foot there's blood. Don't you run me over.
What is going on?
I think you ran off a buck.
Really?
I think. I can hear him crying.
Dadgummit. It's scaring me.
I know. Anyways, the blood is just good and red.
Did you see him stand or anything out there?
No, because as soon as he crosses the fence, he goes in the CRP. He's too tall to see. But I thought I heard him coughing, but I'm not sure. Because it's freaking windy. I don't know. Just when you don't see him fall, you're always like, well, better wait.
I know.
I have to do way too many of these interviews. It's freaking stupid. I thought I smoked that deer. I thought he was going to be dead right there. And when I follow blood for a while and he goes in the real tall grass and it gets hard to find, it's dark, by myself, call Tyler, call Brian Broderick. Me and Tyler think he's dead. Brian thinks it's 50-50. It looks like a good shot, but I don't know. Either way, there's a good chance that the coyotes find him up here. And I'm gonna hate that if it happens. To make things worse, I got back to the truck and I had a flat tire. And it almost looks like it was sabotaged. The valve stem has got cuts on it. And it just almost has to be human. Almost has to be a guy doing that with his pocket knife. I don't know. But I'm gonna go in, eat some supper, try to get some sleep, and go back tomorrow, see what we can make happen.
Alright, well, I just passed the Red River, headed up through Oklahoma, and I'm going to help. As far as I know, KC has gathered up a little help so far, but I don't know that anybody up there can take a picture or has a camera. So if anything else, I guess, or if nothing else, I guess I'm headed up there to take pictures of this deer, hopefully. Anyway, as of right now, I'm headed north.
Got permission from the landowner next to public land to go recover this deer. Shot looks pretty good. It's a little questionable. Blood kind of ran out a little bit in the dark, but that's how it goes in the dark sometimes. So let's go find him.
Guy that's sitting in it when he drives over here?
He can say his thing was sitting here. And I intend on taking it down.
Yeah. Is that Toxie Hayes?
I don't know who that is.
going, I think.
On the main straight trail, or did he move?
I can't tell. It kind of split, and there's a couple pretty good trails right in here.
Okay. Dad, come on, I see your smile. I see your smile. Big buck down.
Way to go, dude! Woo! Yes, sir!
Yes! House! Oh, man! Dad, gummit! Woo! I'm getting my camera out. I got video going. Thank you, Lord. That is a doornail pig. Dead deer, not God's good.
Great.
God's great. Only good and great thing that we have. But He's blessed us with awesome creatures, great family, and great friends. Kyle finding the blood, Drew finding the deer. This thing's a giant. This thing's a giant. I know you tried to do the trick thing, but your smile told it all, man. Oh, let me see this thing. Oh my gracious. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's stiff. Oh. Yeah, he died last night.
Yeah. You did the right thing, though.
You're right. Look at that noggin. He had 11 scoreable points before he broke. Look at that side.
Oh my goodness. Look at that pig.
Look at that nasty donkey. That is a swamp donkey, dude.
I gotta call Tyler. I don't even know where my phone is.
I'm waiting for him to prop it up.
Okay, you gotta get it on this side, too.
We
Turn it.
found good blood, man. And we found a deer.
Okay, not happening.
Oh, baby, he's
I'm
a
not taking a
giant.
picture of him on the phone.
We'll get him loose. We'll get him
He's a
loosened up
giant.
here in a minute.
Yeah, I'm not taking
Yes,
a picture
dude.
of him on the phone. I'm not
Yes.
ruining it with phone moments.
Dude, Drew tried. Drew was like, I found blood. He was freaking grinning from here to here.
Yeah, I'll send him a picture here.
Yeah. All right, well, we're gonna take care of some stuff, man. Thanks so much for coming up. It makes it worth it now. All right, see ya.
We may have to go into town tonight, get us a big old ribeye and bring it back to the.
They ain't open. They ain't open on Tuesdays, bro. I'm sitting here thinking this may be the last picture you take with the mullet.
I think I'm going home shaving my head.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, we gotta get good pictures.
I
He's
am.
talking about shaving it.
20 years from now, we'll be looking back at the picture.
Look at that deer! Look at that! Oh man, dude,
Come here, bud.
oh,
That's redemption from last year, dude.
I
A
know.
lot bigger
the
deer
main
and
beam.
that deer and no yoke.
The head and the main beam, yeah, no yoke, but the head and the main beam, dude, did just good. Gosh almighty.
That's a good 4.5, 5.5 year
He's a
old.
4 or 5.
Yeah. Because he ain't just I mean, he's a toad, no doubt.
Yeah, he's not old sack.
But he ain't like, how are we gonna get him home?
No, but he's started to gray up a little bit.
Well, that's what I noticed when you saw
Look,
footage.
I mean, look. Look
Look at this ear. Look at his ear right here.
Yeah,
It's freaking cool.
yeah. That's when he got this chip.
Hey, get in there and let's get a good quick. I know
Same-
you're gonna get
same
better
hook.
pictures, but get in there and frame him up if you can.
Knock that.
You're shipping. Fellas, let's I just got if you don't mind, I want to get that camera down and do an interview with the deer, and then I'd like
he's gonna have much to say.
yeah. I can tell you there's so many factors that go into this deal, and I am the least of those. We serve an awesome God that put these creatures on earth, give us the authority to go out and pursue them. We got buddies like Tyler who helped me map scout and find this stuff and find places to go. We got Kyle and Drew here to help me track this deer, and without them I wouldn't have found this deer, I don't think. Just keen eyes and extra people on the ground. And then I have a supporting wife who loves me unconditionally and lets me go and pursue just my dreams. And it's pretty awesome.
I want to be answering text.
Yeah. How that tip turns up. Right there, that's awesome. That is awesome.
Thank y'all so much.
part of it, man. It's part
of every season.
And it's thanks for including this, man. This is enjoyable. This ain't work. And,
When you find him, it's all more enjoyable. Drew and I had a tough year last
I've
year.
gotten two rich moments. I didn't even kill this one, but to walk up on a dead deer is quite a moment, man. I mean, it's like you're looking at this going, wow, man, we need to keep on blood.
yeah.
I wasn't on blood when I found it either.
He could have snuck right down there into that water.
We
You
could have
know, who
walked
knows?
past him twice.
Yeah.
We decided to get him out of there and get him up here to where we can just do a little bit better video, kind of out of the boonies back there. But man, I'm just over the moon on this deal. Just unbelievable. Just the experience of, well, first of all, watch out for that thunder behind me. But second of all, you know, having to call the game warden to make sure I was legal on public, make sure I was doing the right thing, got that all squared away. You know, game wardens, sometimes they get a bad rap, old green britches, you know, and all that. I think it's just all in good fun. But honestly, man, those game enforcement officers are just pretty top notch in a lot of places you go, and they're a huge help. It's the quickest way to get an answer. Just call the guy who knows. So, anyways, made sure that where I was going to go was public land, and it was, in fact. And then went in, you know, a mile back in there, found the right tree, found a couple places where a couple trails intersected between some bedding and a food source, and then this dude popped out about 4:45 and started cruising, and it was windy as all get out, and I just gave him the grunt call hard. As you can see in the video, I just, you know, back to that sucker, and finally he heard me, and just to see him turn and run my direction, I lost my mind. And then to have him come in and be at 20 yards, freak out and run to 10 and stop and eat a leaf. You know, I don't even know. So many emotions go through your head, and then to make the shot, that ended up being pretty good, honestly, but you just never know if you don't see him fall. It's so sketchy. So, you know, the blood kind of got a little bit light in the dark, and I decided to wait until this morning to go in there, and luckily he didn't get eaten by coyotes. Rain's picking up pretty hard now, but anyways, I'm just so thankful for the opportunity, thankful to be able to get out here and chase these things around like we do, and just enjoy God's creation and enjoy adventure and the fun, and then the meals that this thing's going to provide for me, Tyler, and our families and friends. It's just awesome. And then, quite honestly, for me, on a personal note, by far the biggest deer I've ever shot. I mean, from East Texas. You know, we don't grow them like this very often there, and I've shot some 110s, 115s, and this thing, I don't know what he's going to score. I don't really care. He's a giant, and I'm really excited to actually have a big buck on my wall, just to be able to tell the stories to. You know, I've got a 9-month-old son at home, and he's going to hear the stories of this buck and look at him on the wall and dream about it, and hopefully want to go hunting with me one day. So, anyways, I'm thankful to Tyler for coming up here and helping me out with this deal and just being my psychiatrist or psychiatric help or whatever you want to call it. And it's just been a blessing. And now I'm ready to get him gutted and get the meat taken care of and get this guy to the taxidermist and just do the thing. We're gonna eat good tonight. It's gonna be a fun night at camp.